Our dependence on the Lord, a study on Psalms 127 verses 1 to 2. In Psalms 127 verses 1 to 2, we find a declaration of our dependence on the Lord. Unless the Lord builds the house, they labor in vain who build it. Unless the Lord guards the city, the watchman stays awake in vain. It is vain for you to rise up early, to sit up late, to eat the bread of sorrows, for so he gives his beloved sleep. These verses emphasize the importance of seeking the Lord in all our efforts. Unless he builds our homes and guards our cities, all our labor is in vain. Our own strength and wisdom pale in comparison to his might and perfection. As we embark on this study, let us recognize the importance of submitting our plans to the Lord. Without him, our dreams and aspirations are futile. But when we involve him in our affairs, he brings blessing and increased productivity. The psalmist also reminds us to set our pace according to the Lord's timing. We may have many goals and striving for success, but he offers us rest, release from the burden of worry and obsessive pursuit of achievement. He is our source of strength and the sustainer of our peace. Finally, we can trust in the Lord to provide for our needs. He knows the desires of our hearts even before we ask, and if we seek him with all our hearts, he will give us the desires of our hearts. He will satisfy the hungry with good things and guide us into the fullness of life he offers. Let us acknowledge our utter dependence on the Lord and entrust our plans to him. May this study draw us deeper in submission to God and lead us to trust his plans for our lives. Let us be reminded of his perfect wisdom and perfect timing and embrace his promise of rest for our souls.